They broke up 3 years ago, but according to police, their violent relationship is still going strong. That's why they're now looking for Juanita Calvillo. In a county of nearly 2 million people, somehow Juanita Calvillo and her ex-boyfriend seem to keep running into each other. But authorities don't think their sometimes violent encounters are a coincidence.
They need to move on with their lives or do something, but this is unacceptable behavior.
Calvillo's violent behavior, according to authorities, has been escalating since about 3 years ago.
She did try to run over her ex-boyfriend with a vehicle, which is why they are currently separated.
Then earlier this summer, Calvillo allegedly took the lover's quarrel to a new level. After spotting her ex-boyfriend on the 900 block of Trinity, Calvillo started screaming obscenities as he walked out of a convenience store.
Our fugitive and her new boyfriend got in the vehicle, and initially they left the location, but I guess something triggered her and changed her mind, so they turned around and went back to the location.
The ex and Calvillo's new man started a fistfight in the parking lot of the store.
At that time, Juanita Calvillo exited the vehicle with a box cutter.
According to a police report, that's when Calvillo tried to attack her ex.
One of his friends was there and attempted to intervene to stop, him from sustaining any further injury.
That man and her ex both were cut with the box cutters. That's why Juanita Calvillo is wanted for 2 charges of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon and is now on the run.
There's no telling what she may do to you once she finds out that, number one, she's wanted, or number 2, she may think you're the one that's going to turn her in.
The Bexar County Sheriff's Office now needs your help to find her before something else goes wrong. If you have any information, you can call them at 210-335-8477. And remember, you can run, but you can't hide. From Fox San Antonio viewers, Jamie Virgen, Fox News at 9. It's not known exactly what Vivian Salinas is still mad at her ex about, but according to the Bexar County Sheriff's Office, it can't be good because she's still dishing out the punishment, and that has landed her on the list of the most dangerous females in this county. Vivian Salinas looks like the girl next door, but the girl next door doesn't usually get charged with aggravated robbery of her ex-boyfriend. According to authorities, it was February of this year when Salinas and her new man found her ex-boyfriend right here on the 300 block of Menifee.
They got out of their vehicle and went and approached the ex-boyfriend. At that time, the unidentified male began beating the ex-boyfriend brutally about the face, neck, and shoulder area.
As the victim is being beaten, Salinas steps up the assault and pulls out a weapon.
Vivian Salinas is waving a handgun around demanding money from her ex-boyfriend.
While the beating continues, Salinas gets a little closer and cleans out her ex's pockets.
Vivian Salinas continues to point the gun at him, waving the gun at him, and reaches into his pocket and grabs $180 from him.
Salinas was charged that same day with aggravated robbery. Since then, she has failed to comply with the conditions set on her bond and has disappeared. The pretty girl by now may have cut her hair off or found a way to alter her appearance, but she can't get rid of the chino tattooed on her neck. Salinas is known to hang out on Division and also on Babcock Road. If you have any information, you're asked to call the Bexar County Sheriff's Office at 210-335-8477. And remember, you can run, but you can't hide. From Fox San Antonio viewers, Jamie Virgen, Fox News at 9. She's a mother you definitely don't want to mess with, and that's what Sylvia Gomez Paez's daughter found out earlier this year. In March of this year, Paez was desperate and in search of money, according to the Bexar County Sheriff's Office. And that's when things got violent between Paez and her daughter here on the 1900 block of I-35 North, when the young woman refused to help her mom get a fix for her habit.
She was upset and she was requesting money from her daughter to buy drugs.
The mother-daughter fight erupted when the daughter told her mom that she was tired of paying for everything, including her drugs.
At some point, the mother, Sylvia Paez, grabbed a kitchen knife with a blade approximately 6 inches long and held it up to her daughter's neck.
According to the police report, she made a small cut on her neck as her daughter screamed, "Go ahead and do it. People die every day."
Sylvia Paez again became within close enough distance to her daughter, and she stabbed her in her knee.
The daughter then managed to get out of the apartment and get help, but refused to file charges against her mom. But due to the level of violence Baez displayed, the state filed charges against her for aggravated assault with a deadly weapon.
Obviously, to stab your own daughter, you probably have to be pretty desperate in order to get that money to go purchase those drugs.
Baez, who has a lazy eye, may seem harmless, but according to the Bexar County Sheriff's Office, if she's going through withdrawals, she could be dangerous. If you have any information, you're asked to call the Bexar County Sheriff's Office at 210-335-8477. And remember, you can run, but you can't hide. From Fox San Antonio viewers, Jamie Virgen, Fox News at 9. Bad mothers, bad girlfriends, and bad exes. All of them were on the run. But tonight, all of them are behind bars thanks to you, our Fox San Antonio viewers. Sylvia Baez is a mother you don't want to mess with.
She was upset and she was requesting money from her daughter to buy drugs. At some point, the mother, Sylvia Baez, grabbed a kitchen knife with a blade approximately 6 inches long and held it up to her daughter's neck.
Authorities say she then stabbed her daughter on the knee. Baez was charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. After her story aired, Baez was found. According to authorities, Salinas was out driving with her new boyfriend on the west side when she saw her ex.
Vivian Salinas continues to point the gun at him, waving the gun at him, and reaches into his pocket and grabs $180 from him.
9 months after being charged with aggravated assault, viewers' tips help put Salinas behind bars. Bad relationships seem to be the theme when it comes to our female fugitives. 3 years after a bad breakup, the Bexar County Sheriff's Office says Juanita Calvillo is still mad at her former love. Earlier this summer, Calvillo allegedly took the lover's quarrel to a new level. Authorities say Calvillo and her new man attacked her former boyfriend.
Juanita Calvillo exited the vehicle with a box cutter.
Calvillo was charged with 2 counts of aggravated assault and ran. That is until our viewers tipped off deputies, and she was picked up 3 days after being featured on Fox News at 9. As for the fugitive that was supposed to be on air tonight, she allegedly spent the night drinking and fighting with her man before she stabbed him. Well, she was picked up right before she made her TV debut tonight on Fox News at 9. Now, Chief, tell us exactly how important it is to get all these calls from the viewers.
You know, it's extremely important, especially this past month, airing these women on the run. The calls immediately started coming in on every one that we ran on the run, and that led us straight to picking up those fugitives off the street.
And of course, if you have any information on any of the other fugitives, you can call 210-335-8477. Jamie Virgen, Fox News at 9.